What's up guys, I'm Lester here, and today I'm going to be talking about Dragon Ball Super episode 95, the most evilest Frieza Rampage ever. I don't think it's exactly like that, I think there's more words to it and stuff, but I think something along the lines of that, so whatever. So like I said in episode 94, the assassins came after Goku and Frieza sent from Sidera, whatever, that guy, the guy with the beard that got a destruction of episode 9. Universe 9, sorry, sent those assassins after Frieza and Goku. And I've said, like in the last episode's review, that these guys have picked the wrong place. Golden Frieza is going to beat the shit out of them. They do not know what they're getting themselves into. And I was right, because Frieza, he's stronger than he was before, because these guys are like, oh yeah, our universe is really evil, and we're like the Universe 9, we're like the bastards, we're like the cheaters and everything. And Frieza's like, oh, that sounds interesting, but you know what, my Golden Frieza is strong as ever. And he's like, he tells Goku too, he's like, because Goku's like, are you sure you're gonna be able to handle these guys with your golden form? You're not gonna run out of stamina and stuff? And he's like, Goku, you think you were the only one training? I've been training in hell too. I mean, he's like, I didn't have anything to do, so I've been just mental training like Piccolo and all that stuff, that mental training that we know that they do. Piccolo usually does that. So he's like, I've been concentrating how to control Golden Frieza and how to kill you, and I've gotten much stronger. And he does show how he's gotten much stronger. Because Golden Frieza in this episode, oh my god, like I said in the last episode, they are really portraying Frieza as the villain that he is. Well, the episode's title already tells that Frieza's that big villain that everyone loves. And I think I heard somewhere that this episode got more views than One Piece, and that's a big thing, because One Piece is Akira Toriyama's, that one anime that gets the most views and gets the most money. And Dragon Ball Super for the first time got more views because of this episode, and a lot of fans came back for Frieza. So that tells you Frieza is crazy, curiously popular, because he is the best villain, guys. Everyone loves him as a villain, and he showed that in this episode. He was only going crazy on these guys, like really shooting each of them and like making them stand in a line. He's like, oh sorry guys, could you stand over here? Yeah, you could stand over here. And then he shoots, and these guys first are trying to try to prove that they can do something, but then they realize too that this is horrible, that Frieza is the most evilest villain ever. And Goku's trying to stop Frieza. He's like, Frieza, just stop, this is nasty shit, like stop this, and I won't let you do this. And then the guys, the assassins can't do anything to Frieza, so they try to go after Baba, and Goku stops them from doing that. Goku has to step in, and he just gives some kicks and throws some kicks over there and stops those guys. But then he goes to Frieza, he's like, I can't let you do this, Frieza. And he's like, well, no, Goku, I just came back. And he says the right thing. Well, I mean, I know this is really evil. Frieza killing all these guys and making them stand in a line is kind of overboard. He doesn't have to do that, but he is technically right. He says that me killing them or their universe being destroyed and erased, isn't that the same thing? They're gonna die anyway. And Goku's like, but that is kind of right. Frieza is saying the right thing, because they're gonna die anyway. So yeah. And then the assassins still don't give them. They come after them, and I think this goes on for like 5 or 10 minutes. Frieza just like, he's literally slaughtering these guys. Like, I was kind of like, okay, this is the episode's title, Frieza's most evilest rampage ever, kind of didn't mean it did mean it, because he was literally going crazy on these guys. Like, you saw the episode, you know what happened. Frieza was literally going crazy. But I gotta say one thing, Golden Frieza in this episode and the episode before looks beautiful. I mean, the graphics, the art style in the latest episode has just been great, and Frieza with that golden aura, I just love Golden Frieza anyway. And then the effort they put into these episodes just makes him look even more beautiful. Golden Frieza's that fire aura just looks beautiful, guys, as he's flying through, chopping these guys heads off. I know I'm not trying to sound like a fanboy or anything, but Dragon Ball Super's latest 2 episodes have been really great, guys. There's nothing else I can say that other than these episodes just been great, and especially episode 95. Frieza just brought back the old memories, how he's the best villain, guys. And enough about Frieza being a villain. I think after that, I don't know if it was right after that, but yeah. So after that, once Frieza is like done kind of pestering these guys, it's hard to remember what happened. That's basically kind of the main thing that happened. Frieza's just going through these as, oh yeah, and then one of the guys that he shot earlier in the end of episode 94, the guy with the dog face, that guy comes and he's like, oh yeah, Frieza, you think you won, but no, he's Goku and Frieza are just talking, but that guy has the energy of God of Destruction, Sidera, that before he left God of Destruction, Sidera thought they might get into some trouble, so he's like, here, have this God of Destruction energy. And I know you guys are like, wait, but I mean, Frieza and Goku are on the level of God, so it's not that of a big of deal. But you gotta see, you gotta take in that God of Destructions are strong, but they also have special powers. It's not always about like how strong they are. I mean, it is, because Supreme Kai, look at Supreme Kais, they're so weak. Android 18 could take on a Supreme Kai, but it's not always about power. The gods, like Supreme Kais, they have special energies that could take on Goku and stuff, put Goku in a cage or something. Just like that, God of Destructions have some special abilities, so it's not always about power. But with this energy, when this dog guy was about to throw it, Frieza's so evil and strong that he knew that this guy had it, because this was a savage. Frieza's like, oh, remember to aim right, and then he's like, I know you have it, and this guy's just shocked how Frieza knows like how he can detect this energy, and Frieza's like, it's because Frieza's so evil, he has so much experience. He's like, well, I didn't see any fear, not that much fear in your comrades, so it must mean you guys have something else up your sleeve. And I'm like, oh my god, this guy picks the nastiest ways to get stuff. Like, he's just pure evil, guys. Like, this guy is evil. I don't know what else to say. And these guys are just shocked. The dog guy's just shocked how Frieza can detect that. And then he tries to throw it at Frieza, but Frieza just shoots it off, and then he's like, oh, that was the wrong one, and he pulls another one, but Frieza shoots that one too, and Frieza's like, nice try, you almost got me. That's not a bad decoy, but you failed. But then he pulls one out of the water, a third one, and that actually gets Frieza. And as this thing hits Frieza, remember, this is energy coming from a God of Destruction, and no matter which God of Destruction it is, all of God of Destruction, even the weakest God of Destruction, must be on Golden Frieza's level. I mean, I'm not trying to say Golden Frieza is weak or anything, but Beerus is, as we know, a lot not a lot, but stronger than, quite some stronger than Frieza and Goku. So even the weakest God of Destruction have to be really strong. So Sidera's energy must be really dangerous for normal mortals, but Golden Frieza's not a mortal. As this thing hits him, he's acting like, you can see this thing is really horrible. It's like literally it's literally just taking his soul out. I mean, it hurt. It really hurt me to watch Frieza look like he was really having it, but then he smiles and he's like, sorry, oh, just joking. And this guy just like powers up and he's like, let me show you the power of Golden Frieza. And I'm just like, oh boy, Frieza, I'm already becoming a fanboy for your Golden Frieza. Don't do this to me. Like, I'm gonna go crazy. I literally started jumping and stuff, guys. I know I always sound like a fanboy, but Golden Frieza is just that epic. And especially when he powered up and literally he compressed that attack down to size from being so on top of him. And I was just like, Golden Frieza is hell of a strong. I don't know if Goku can even take him on. And then he does another evil thing. He as Goku's talking, Goku's like, what energy is this? And they're talking about how this has to be from a god. And then everyone's shocked at this. All the assassins are shocked at this, and I was shocked too. I'm like, whoa, Frieza, I know you're nasty, but whoa. I mean, I was expecting this too, kind of, because Frieza literally throws that energy at Goku, because I mean, Goku was right open. So why, if you know Frieza, he was gonna do that, and Goku should have expected that too. But like always, Frieza says, Goku, you let your guard down. You're too naive, and he's right. Goku is too naive. I mean, he was just talking and he wasn't even looking, and Frieza got him. And if it wasn't for Beerus, Goku was stuck in there. And I know you're like, wait, Golden Frieza got out of it, so why can't Goku? Well, you gotta look at it with the right eye, because Goku was in normal form and he was attacked, so it's hard to get out. And as he's in this energy, it's hard for him to even go Super Saiyan Blue. And Golden Frieza's like, oops, I guess you can't get out. And then he's talking to Sidera, and he's like, oh, hello, Universe 9, and I'm interested in your universe. And they think he's like wants to tattletale them with Zeno, but he's like, you guys got the wrong idea. I just want you guys to pick me as one of the Universe 9 warriors. And one more thing, guys, like, this guy does not care about his universe. And even Universe 9, they're like the Supreme God of Universe 9, he's like, don't you have any memories? any loved ones over there in your universe that you want to protect? Like, are you just gonna join us and forget about everything? And he's like, yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Frieza literally is like, excuse me, I don't know what you're talking about. Loved ones, this, that, I have no clue what you're talking about. And man, is he evil. And then the Supreme guy even says, Sidera, he's even more eviler than you. And Sidera's like, that's perfect, we need a guy like him on our team. And I mean, if they get Universe, if Universe Mountain gets Golden Frieza, that would be really good for them. But then Beerus comes and, I mean, Frieza crushes that communicator, so I don't know if he's gonna join them. I mean, we'll find out in the next episode. It looks like not. And then Beerus comes and Beerus like, oh, this is kind of cool because Beerus and Frieza meet again. It's always cool to see two, like a deity god of destruction and the evil Emperor Frieza meet, and now Frieza's like has Golden Frieza, so he can't be. And it seemed like he wasn't really that scared of Beerus in this episode. And he's like, oh, okay, like, oh, Beerus is here. It's just like talking, and he's like, well, Beerus, you know, and Beerus is like, I hope you weren't trying to join up with that universe. And he's like, no, I'm not, because we know he is, but you know, go. And then Viz just steps in, and he's like, maybe he was trying to get information. And as they're talking, Goku, Viz, and Beerus, Frieza notices that this tournament is a big deal, and you could like motivate, you could manipulate the god of destructions into doing stuff. Like, for example, Frieza is more, you know, manipulating the Universe 9 God of Destruction into making him one of the warriors, you know. So he realizes that, and Frieza is going to try to do something. Especially in episode 96 preview, we saw Frost and him meet, and looks like they were talking, so they could possibly be screwing some stuff up. I don't know, guys, but yeah, we'll see that in the later episodes. But after that, we only have one more thing left. Goku's like, I need to do one thing, Fizz. And Goku and Frieza have a battle, and this battle is amazing. Wiz and Beerus are just watching, and Beerus is like, oh, whatever. And Wiz is like, this might be a little, you know, good, you know. He's watching, and he blows the whistle, and this is epic, you know, as Golden Frieza is charging up with that aura, that golden aura that I love, and Super Saiyan Blue is charging up with that blue awesome aura, and they clash. And Wiz made a rule that if you, as soon as the first punches land, you know, that's it. Whoever, you know, ends the first punch, and that's when the fight ends. Not a long fight because they don't have that much time. And they both come at each other, coming screaming at each other. And Frieza's, you know, concentrating his energy. He's like, I've been training in hell, and I've been training all this time to kill you, and mental training. And I know he's been mental training, and he's like, I know Goku can beat you, but Goku doesn't give up. He's coming with that blue energy. He's coming in with that punch, and Golden Frieza's charging at him. Both of them are coming in. Scenery looks beautiful. Golden aura, blue aura coming at each other, and they clash into each other. Both of their punches on each other's faces, and it looks beautiful, guys. Frieza's literally looks like he got the crap beat out of him, same as Goku, and they're just like saying stuff to each other. Goku's like, I won't let you do this kind of evil stuff next time, and Frieza's like, oh yeah, well, I'm not gonna take orders from you. And Viz and Beerus are surprised too at the level of energy, and obviously now Golden Frieza is as strong as Super Saiyan Blue Goku at the current level. We know that. So Vegeta, I don't know if Vegeta is gonna react to that too, because I mean, Vegeta was really beating the crap out of Golden Frieza. Even though he was tired, Vegeta was a lot kind of stronger than Golden Frieza in the Frieza movie. But now Golden Frieza is a lot more stronger, so I don't know how Vegeta would react to that. If Vegeta tries to mess with him, Golden Frieza could, you know, try to fight back. So I don't know, guys. This battle was just epic. The scenery, Golden Frieza versus Blue Hair, just looked epic, guys. I'm not joking. I know I sound like a fanboy, guys, but I just gotta say it. Just look beautiful, guys. And that's kind of pretty much it, guys, I guess. I hope you enjoyed my review, and I don't want to I know this is getting long, so I always make long reviews. I'm sorry. So I'm gonna shut this right now, guys. Like and subscribe and share, and peace out. Catch you in next video, I guess, whenever that is.